Here's the problem women have when they grow up without a father figure, and they really feel it, is they'll always date a lot older men. So they'll be 17, 18 years old, and they're looking at the 30-year-old and the 35-year-old, and they're getting older and older, and there's a huge gap between them. Now, in my experience of working with women that go for these age gap relationships, is they are in survival mode without a father. They need that safety and comfort. And the conversations that we normally find really boring coming from our father about mortgage rates and, like, you know, saving your money, they sexualize those conversations. So when they hear it from an older man, they're like, oh, no, he's so responsible. They're not used to it. So they end up initially going for that older man and falling in love. But once they feel safe and they've got the money and they've got the safety, they then look for men around their own age. They end up, it's almost like having a safe, secure base. Once you've got an older father figure in your life, then you go on to see what you're sexually attracted to. But until you've got that secure base, you're in survival mode. You're looking for who can make you feel safe, not who can make you feel who you're attracted to.
What?
Now, the word she meant to use is she's sugarcoating it, saying they go for older men to fill the void until they're settled and go for younger ones. That's not closure. That's being a Going from one old man to another in the guise that you grew up fatherless, that's not going to replace it. Accept it. That's being a
Yes, the rumors are true. My dad disowned me because of what I do for a living, but while he was still in my life, he taught me a trick that made me a lot of money that I want to share with you guys, so here goes nothing. That's it.
Have different experiences, find out what turns me on, what turns me off, and that's healing.
That is a fucking lie. Healing? No. This is what you call fatherless behavior. Fatherless behavior, okay? So it affects men as well as women, but fatherless behavior in women tends to manifest in a way that if she's over here having multiple random sex and calling it love, in general cases, I don't know her upbringing, that tends to be a woman that didn't receive love and embrace from her father, which is supposed to show her what true love looks like from a man. So she's never had that from her father. Then what happens to women like this, on average, they'll tend to be more promiscuous, and the only time that they ever held is when another man's having sex with them. So they go from man to man to man, seeking that sense of love, not having boundaries, not being sure what boundaries are. And most of the times, most of these people tend to, as children, have their boundaries violated, so they don't even know what boundaries are, what having healthy boundaries is in a relationship or in their own lives.
Sometimes when these women talk, I wonder if they really thought about it before saying it, because looking at this clip, it clearly shows that she wasn't thinking. Healing isn't jumping from man to man, nor is it finding what turns you on or off. That's being I'm glad this dude was there to expose her.
It's no secret and can definitely be observed that fatherless girls struggle to pick good mates. They tend to go for avoidant and unavailable men, ultimately recreating the pattern of their absent fathers. Because the brain only has an absent father as a template for relationships with males.
Do you like your job?
I'm unemployed.
What's your dream in life?
I want to be rich.
Did you ever have like a dream besides being rich?
Not really, no.
Really? So do you want to like marry like rich? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I need a sugar daddy and a rich man.
Like, what do you usually do every day?
I just scroll on my phone.
If you are a woman and you are single and dating, this message is for you. Ladies, stop meeting a guy that you really like and deciding that you are going to fall back from all of the other guys that you're talking to. I'm telling you, don't do it. That is how you set yourself up to be played.
Stop it. Get some help.
This advice is such BS. There's nothing wrong with focusing on one person at a time when dating, unless you're a that's been denied father's love and wants to experience it from multiple men. She's basically saying be a Clearly, she didn't grow up with a father.
You're right, I am. So that's why I had to go find a bunch of daddies on my own. Fulfill that need. And it's wonderful, actually. They really love me.
So, when you
there's something to be said about age and experience, life experience. A lot happens in your 20s, and things level out.
Getting
when you
ran
get
through
older.
in baggage and trauma.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah,
There's people with
men don't
emotional
want that.
intelligence.
Don't like
Men don't want that in a partner.
Then why aren't they
Experience,
wifing
no.
us early? Why are they running around town? Like, you know, if they don't want us ran through in baggage and trauma, why are they like they're waiting till, like, how are we so at 20 I should be looking for 40-year-olds that are ready to settle?
Not
Like, I don't know how to
not necessarily.
I don't know how you it sounds like just a losing battle all around if you look at it as like all the responsibilities.
But
like, on the
it depends
woman.
on if you're a wife. All wives are found, always. If you're 20 years old and you're a wife, you're going to be found. Period. End of story.
Stupid! Dude at the end is spitting facts. Wife material gets wifed. Remain. It's not just any man's job to help you preserve your value. It's your parents' and your responsibility. But when daddy hadn't been there, she turns out like this chick right here.
I just saw in Walmart a man. He looked like a black lumberjack. I mean, he was milk chocolate. And he was probably 6'4", with a full beard. And I just wanted to walk up to him and just tap him and be like, can I just climb you? Can I just climb you? That would have been an awful lot of fun. And honestly, if he was like 10 years older, I probably would have. He looked like he was 30.
From a fatherless upbringing, uneducated, and white seeking and ruining her life further. You're right about the fatherless upbringing. That did suck.
Happy Fatherless Day to all of us fatherless bitches out here. Whether your dad's actually dead or just dead to you, I congratulate you on being your own father up until this point. May the incels continue to comment fatherless behavior on our thirst traps, and may our simps continue to call us daddy when we peg them.
If what you want after seeing a good-looking man is to climb him, kind of wonder what that makes you. At the end of the clip, she admitted growing up fatherless, which is what she portrayed in the Walmart mall. A woman that had a father while growing up wouldn't want to climb every good-looking dude she sees.